Hello everybody, this is CreeperHunter294, and welcome back to Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. As you can tell, I'm obviously not playing on the same file that we last left off on. And the reason for that is because a bunch of my videos corrupted, and so my file is multiple episodes ahead of the actual videos that are out. So, what I'm planning on doing is, if you guys want me to continue the series, which if you do, leave it in the comments below, and I will be happy to continue it. But I'm going to have to restart the file, and then I'm going to kind of go through and try to follow my own videos as kind of a walkthrough, and try to get as close as I can to back to the way things were. But yeah, I'm not going to do that right now. Right now, for this episode at least, I'm doing a speedrun. And this speedrun is called the Hyrule Bike Challenge, which is maybe the most niche speedrun in all of Breath of the Wild. And pretty much what this speedrun is you cross pretty much all of Hyrule on the Master Cycle 0, which is an unlockable if you complete the Champions Ballad, which is DLC for Breath of the Wild. And it's kind of strange because this run, like the concept of this run came out not long after the DLC came out, but it hasn't seemed, the speedrun hasn't seemed to gain popularity until just recently, because like the oldest run on this is like 2 years ago, and then there are 2 more that are 1 year ago, and then there are 3 more that are less than a month ago, and 2 of those that are less than a month ago are literally a day ago. So it kind of just blew up. Well, I mean, you know, like most of the people doing it are doing it now instead of like when it first came out, which is kind of interesting, because when I first started looking into this run, there were probably like 4 scores on the leaderboard, and now there are 6. And if you see a timer on screen right now, that means I'm submitting it to the leaderboard. But I'm not sure that that's necessarily going to happen, because I'm not necessarily the best at this run. I've not really practiced it a lot, and just to be frank, I have only done 2 full runs of this, and I was on my way to recording this run, and I was doing so badly that I was just like, okay, I just need to restart. So I've only done 2 full runs of this, and hopefully this can be a good third. I'm just posting this on the channel for the sake of having a fun thing on there. I thought this would be a fun addition, but yeah, it seems like I don't think it's likely that I'm going to submit this run, unless I get like less than 45 minutes on it, which my personal record currently, which again, that's, you know, 1 of 2 runs, is about, I want to say 47 minutes. And the top speed run right now is 39 something. Anyway, so we're coming through. That was probably not the best way to go about that, but whatever. We're moving on. Oh, why did I do that? Why did I do that? I'm out of here. Ooh. Only did 1/4 heart of damage. Sorry, I'm trying to set my timer right now as I'm doing this, and so it's like, it's a little bit janky to try to do this run right now. Okay, yep, we're out of fuel. We gotta refuel it real quick. And I can't believe I wasn't in the inventory spot to just grab everything. Okay. Yeah, this is kind of a crap run, but it's better than my last one so far, so I'm just going to stick with it and see if I can beat my world record. Or sorry, not my world record, my personal record. I don't think I'm going to be beating the world record. World record would be already at the next checkpoint by now, which is just around the corner here. But, there's a difference between, like, the speed that I'm moving and the speed that the, professional speedrunners run. And that's because I'm not a professional speedrunner. Okay, if I can get this just for... Okay, cool. I don't even need to show up here, really. If I can try to weave around here, get some nice tree action, and we're going to move on. So the thing is, you kind of want to hug the Great Plateau here, but you also don't want to do it too much because the rocks here will bang you around and make you lose a bunch of time. So it's kind of like a trading game, and that's one of the most interesting things with this run. It's like, during part of it, you want to stay on the path, but there's no exact route. You just have to make it to all of the checkpoints in order. So you're allowed to go off-road if you want to. It's just, do it at your own risk because, like, you could lose a lot of time doing it. Alright, I don't know that I necessarily gained time doing that. I probably lost time trying to hug the Great Plateau right there at the end. But I'm hoping that it's not too much because I'm probably going to beat 47 minutes at this pace, but I have no idea what's going to happen. This run goes pretty much all across Hyrule, and so the path we're following right now, we're going to go up around here, and then there's a bridge right up here, and then it's the place where the royal horse is. If you know what I'm talking about, it's a certain hill, I forget what it's called, and then we cross another bridge, and then we go all the way to pretty much the Rito. We stop before getting to Rito Village, actually, but we get almost there. And if I'm correct... Hey! That worked. Okay. I spent a lot of time failing that on my last attempt, so I'm glad that that worked that time. Okay. So yeah, this hill right here with that horse statue, this is our next checkpoint, and then we're moving on to a bridge, and then pretty much after that, there's a stable, right? I think it's called Rito Stable. Rito Stable is our next checkpoint, and then we're headed off to the Tabantha Stable. And it's really pretty easy. We go up around the gorge after reaching Tabantha Stable, and then we go to the sacred grounds in front of Hyrule Castle, and then we go to Zora's Domain, and from Zora's Domain we teleport to Akala Ancient Tech Lab, and from there we bike all the way through Kakariko and various checkpoints along the way, and we go all the way to the I want to say it's the Hateno Ancient Tech Lab. Yeah, that's what it's called. I forget. Sorry. I don't know why I forgot that. My brain is not working right now. I'm trying to focus on a speedrun and also give commentary. And it's it's hard. I'll be honest. Okay. I think if we cut right here, we should save a little bit of time. Never mind. That was the wrong place. Okay. But right there, we've got a nice, I think if we continue along this path, we've got kind of a straight shot on our way to the stable, the next stable. We're not going to Rito Stable quite yet. We have another stable before that. But yeah, we've got a lot of stables to head to. Hopefully I can get around without bonking as many things throughout the rest of this run. Okay, I'm trying to remember. Where am I going? I think Nope, this is not it. Crap. Okay, yeah. We're going the wrong way. Well, hopefully I can still beat my time despite kind of biffing. But hey, maybe I can get over here. Yeah, I think this is where I'm supposed to be. Yeah, part of this speedrun is just me fumbling around because I'm not looking directly at the map right now. I have my capture up and then my game up, and that's it. So it's a little bit of a challenge to try to memorize where I'm going, but, you know, again, I'm not going for world record quite yet. This is, if anything, this is my preliminary run, where I'm just kind of gonna post it to benchmark where I am. I've recorded every single run I've done, but the thing is, problems have happened with every single recording thus far. So if this one fails, then I am probably just going to give up trying to record the run, because at that point it's just not meant to be. I think if I can dodge these rocks, I should be in good standing for making it to Rito Stable. Alright, yep, they're going to try to shoot me, and... oh, come on, you're kidding me. Right now? No, get off the bike. Okay. This is a bit of a problem. I didn't expect this to happen. I'm mad. I'm actually mad right now. Why is it so janky? You have to be right there. Like, perfect place for it to actually fuel. Okay. Come on. Come on. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Oh, you're kidding me. Okay. This is going to be a bit frustrating, but hey, we're just going to hop up here and we're just going to ignore it. Alright. So, hopefully I can get around without doing as much damage to myself, and I can actually, you know, make good time on this despite everything. So, yeah, let's see. Okay. We've kind of got a straight shot right here. If I can avoid this rock, I'm going to kind of try to drive left of it so I can be in the center of the platform here in a minute. Okay, yeah, there we go. It requires a lot of good, like, tapping. You kind of just got to tap. You got to be very precise about this. For a lot of the path. For some of the path, not so much, but... yeah, it kind of gets scary from time to time, especially on these thin bridges. It's really easy to just let yourself get caught up and not realize what you're actually doing. Okay. It'd be nice if the camera angle would... yeah, there we go. Yeah, blame the camera, Creeper Hunter, you know? Okay, right here. We're at the stable. Yeah, I don't know how people get sub 40 on this, but I'm hoping to get sub 45 if possible, because I think that's a reasonable time for me, at least now, and I'm going to continue to work on getting sub 40. If I can get sub 40, I'll probably be happy with the spot that puts me on the leaderboard, because that would put me top 3. Sub 40 has not been reached since, like, it just got reached within the last week. A week ago, the fastest run was like 40 minutes and some number of seconds, and now it's sub 40. So I'm kind of hoping that I can get through this. And you know what? I'd be alright with sub 40, like, as a final goal. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to try to keep pushing for the world record, because I don't have the time to dedicate to this, unfortunately. Okay, I think if I can thread the needle here. Unless you guys just want me to become a speedrunner, which I'd happily do, but I feel like it might take a little more of my patience. Okay, I've got to remember where I'm going. This is not the right way. We're kind of lousy on time right now, but whatever. We'll make do. Okay. So I believe the stable is straight ahead. I can kind of see it. And... Yep. It kind of gets annoying when, like, the terrain throws you off your path. And I think that's why a lot of people kind of just avoid slopes and things like that in their runs. Again, I guess I don't know if I've said it during this video, but I have never watched someone do a full run of this. I've watched maybe the first, like, 10 minutes of it, but I have not watched the full speedrun of anyone doing the Hyrule Bike Challenge. So I don't really know what's happening or how to do what I'm doing, but, or rather how the pros are doing what I'm doing, but I'm really hoping that I can hold it together. Okay, so yeah, the next task at hand is to go around this gorge right here, and then we're going to, oh, okay, yeah, and then we're going to get to a stable kind of on the other side there. Yeah. You know what, maybe it would be better if I didn't jump off my bike there, but I really don't want to fall, because that's more frustrating than anything. Yeah, we're trying to keep from using Rivali's Gale if we can. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for being this way, bike. Alright. So yeah, we're aiming for a stable that is nearby if I can get there. The problem with this, like the rain, is that it fogs everything up, and so you can't see anything. Like, the render distance is lower because it's raining. And I think straight ahead is what we're looking for. Alright. And if I can get there... I haven't been really timing myself, except getting to Hylia Bridge, or Bridge of Hylia, so I could be way behind on time and just not know it. But I think I'm making semi-decent time, at least pertaining to my record. So we'll see. Alright. We're almost there. And then we can head off to the Hyrule Sacred Ground Ruins, I think, or the Sacred Ground Ruins. I don't remember what it's called, but it's something like that. It's the whatever ritual ground in front of Hyrule Castle. And hopefully, maybe it's the ceremonial grounds, I'm not sure. But yeah, we have now passed here, and we're going to take a sharp turn and beeline for Hyrule. Hyrule Castle, that is. So I think we actually need to go here because there's a bridge we need to cross along the way. But other than that bridge, we've kind of got a straight shot. I want to see if there's a way to, like, moon jump the bike so that I can kind of jump through stuff. Or at least, like, figure out a way to long jump the bike or launch the bike. So I'm not constantly just having to deal with going around things between checkpoints. Oh, why? Why do you do this? No. I actually heavily dislike this bike. Okay, yeah, fuel. Good. I can't get enough of just how wonderful this bike is. You know, it just flings you all over the place, and then it throws you around, and then it just ruins everything. Honestly, I would rather do this race with a horse, but I also am aware that that is pretty much impossible, and the whole point of the run is, you know, trying to deal with this bike. So, you know, I guess I'll take it the way it is. If I can get off here, I think this is where I need to go. Okay, yeah. And then that's the bridge I need to go to. Oh, I really don't like when it flips me midair, you know, that's really fun. Okay. So, here we go. we should be almost to our next checkpoint if I can not run into stuff at full speeds. Okay, you know what? We'll just go up this mountain because why not? We love wasting time. Okay. We're still moving forward, so it's just we're doing it really slowly. But yeah, the bike just breaks sometimes because it's just like, screw you. Okay, get moving. Oh my. I'm really not a fan of the way this bike handles because it just kind of freaks out. Like, it just spins you all over the place. It launches you. Okay, here we go. We're heading onward. But yeah, you know, the best part about this bike is that whenever you hit something, even like the slightest thing in the road, if it's not a ramp, then your bike just, it either flicks you completely off your path. Come on, get going. Okay, it either flicks you completely off your path, like it just did there, or it launches you off the bike and you lose a significant amount of health unless you're wearing really, really good armor. Which luckily I'm wearing pretty decent armor for this, so yeah. If you're wearing nothing, you just die every time you get off the bike, or every time you get launched off the bike, which is wonderful. I love when that happens. Oh, I kind of messed up the timing on that jump, but whatever. Yeah, here is one of few danger zones, though I think the most dangerous place as far as enemies go is probably Zora's Domain, because that's just where they pose the realest threat, I think. Okay. Here we go. I think this is where we need to be. There's going to be a bridge over here, and then we're headed off to Zora's Domain. Okay, yep, here we go. Yeah, that Guardian launched me last time, so I was hoping to get past it so I could... That's the bridge we needed to be on. Ooh, boy. Okay. Now listen up, bike. We can't do that. We can't do that. I don't understand why it stops when I get off it. But then as soon as I get on it, without pressing the gas or anything, it starts rolling. That is maybe one of the most frustrating things about this bike. Because, you know, there are times when I'm, like, nosediving, and it's like, oh, wait, I'm gonna stop here. So you think that you're okay. Oop, we got some lag. And then it's like, psych, you aren't actually. Okay, I think there might be another bridge. I might be wrong. Yep, there's another bridge. Okay, yeah, we've got to cross this bridge. This is actually, I think, the checkpoint bridge. And then, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the checkpoint bridge. And then we're moving along here. Yeah, kind of just ignoring the Guardians. The Guardians, while they could be threatening, if you handle them well, they really aren't a problem. Okay. So yeah, we're trying to get a straight shot for Zora's Domain right here. We're just going to take out some bokoblins on the way, because why not? Okay. I'm not sure if this stable is one of the checkpoints or not, but regardless, I pass it anyway, just because. So there's a star piece ahead of me, if you guys can see, and I really need one of those. So, you know, if we lose some time getting a star piece, it's not that big of a deal, I don't think. You know, it's kind of in the way anyway, so hopefully we can get it before it disappears. Yeah, it's right here. It shouldn't be any problem to get if I can just get it quickly. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to just whoop. And there we go. Okay, we're back. We probably lost like 2 seconds doing that, but whatever. If you're watching the timer, if it's up, then you can go ahead and post in the comments how much time I lost because of a ridiculous star piece. But yeah, I'm trying to fully upgrade the like the hero of the wild stuff. The hero of the wild, like, tunic. I think the tunic is the last one that I need to get. That's the only one that I have left. And that's the star piece that I needed for it. So I'm really glad that I found that, because I was really looking for those. And I, like, found one, and I was going to go get it. And then it, like, disappeared on my way to getting it. So I'm really glad that that one stayed there. Okay, here we go. We're on our way. This is probably the part that I'm going to have to be most focused on, because this is where it gets kind of weird. No, no, get off the bike, you stupid piece of crap. Okay. That was perfect. I could not have asked for a better Switch than that. Okay. A better Nintendo Switch. I'm so funny. Okay. Yeah, so we've got a lot of rocks ahead of us, and that makes for some very fun speedrunning, because you kind of just got to figure out your way around the rocks. And that's definitely very fun with the Master Cycle, because you can't even get up here with horses. How are you supposed to do it with the Master Cycle? But magic is the answer. Just like I did there. You got to kind of wiggle, pretty much. And it's really frustrating. I wonder if some people just climb it, but regardless... Oh, what? You're kidding me. I'm stuck. How did I... No, get on the bike. How did I get stuck there? Okay, that's really dumb. Come on, let me see. The camera angles when you're riding this bike are atrocious. But hey, I guess it, you know, this game was not made to be a biking simulator, so I... Okay, can I get up there? No! It does that for some reason. Okay, I've got to get it at this angle. This is the angle I have to be at. So I'm going to set it to be this angle, and we're just going to... There we go. We got it. We got it. Moving on. This next one is easier, but not necessarily easy. We're also going to have to... That was the first time I ever got it that easily. Okay. We're just going to move fast now, because I'm not risking anything anymore. Oh, why? Okay, okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we... Ooh. We're threading the needle here. This is faster than I've ever taken this. Because I was being careful the other times. I was being cautious. This time, I have no reservations. We are doing this very quickly. Because I am speedrunning this. And not slow, dinky running it. So yeah. We're moving along. Can I please get it? Oh man. This is going to be rough. Yep. I knew it. Okay. We're going to have to kill these keys. Cool, cool. We're moving. We're moving. Get on the bike. It, like, shows the mount sign, and then it just disappears. Same thing with fuel. You just can't fuel anything or mount it. It's just really frustrating. Okay. Anyway, regardless. We're going to get some speed here. This is either the last bridge or the second to last bridge that I have to cross before I get to Zora's Domain. Zora's Domain is the one place that we teleport, and we teleport to Akala Ancient Tech Lab from there. The last leg of the challenge is probably about 10 minutes long, and it's not necessarily all that hard, but, you know, it's really easy to make mistakes anywhere in this run, so you kind of just gotta watch yourself, because you're going, like, really fast, and anything, especially with the spike, anything can trip you up. Why? I hate when you just run into stuff and it just bounces you around and gets you at the wrong angle. Like, I would almost rather get launched and, like, fall into the abyss. Anyway, so we're not looking at a bad time right now. Hopefully we can get the rest of the way to Zora's Domain pretty quickly, and then I can make up for some lost time on that last leg, because I know I made some mistakes last time. Maybe I can get a better time here. I can't see. Okay, we're up here. I did this part of the race incorrectly last time, and I ended up losing some valuable time. So hopefully... No, 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 no. You get, like, flung down the whole hill. It's so stupid. Okay. Anyway. So, yeah. I'm hoping that I can deal with this a little bit better this time. I think this is where I need to be. Come on, show me. Nope. Get out of here. I can't even see. Okay. So, yeah, we're just gonna take a nice little trip around here. Okay. I could have probably gone off there, but I didn't realize that that was just a bridge. Okay. Anyway, we're on our way to Zora's Domain. Hopefully we can save some time. I really don't like that the game just lags and puts me in places that are bad. Okay, anyway. Here we go. This... I'm obviously not going to get... Okay, yep, here we go. And then we're automatically going to Akala. Ooh, that's a nice butt that Link has there. He's a thick boy. Alright. Onward to the last leg of the race. This part should only take 10 minutes, theoretically. I mean, based on the time that I'm going at. If I can get it in 7, that'd be great. If I could get it in 10, I would be stellar. I'd be stunned. Okay, we need to summon the bike, hop on, and go. We have no time to waste. We're going to pass the Guardian on this side because our next goal is to get to Terrytown. We don't have to cross anything along that path until we get to Terrytown. And Terrytown is off the end of a very windy road. So, like, yeah, you know, we're not passing the stable here. We're going straight to Terrytown. I kind of forgot that this place existed, this little side ledge, so yeah. We lost a little bit of time there, but whatever. We're going to try to make it up by... So the last time I ran this... Oh, I guess this is my 4th time technically doing this speedrun, because I was doing a run kind of casually. Oh, no, that was my 2nd run. What am I talking about? Yeah, that was the 2nd time I did a run, so... Yeah. This is my 3rd time, and I think I'm almost where I need to be. I'm not passing it, right? Okay, cool. I need to see Terrytown, that's the problem. Like, I'm not... This is kind of, like, the part where I'm not so sure about what I'm doing. Just because, like, it's hard for me to tell, based on just the cues on the land itself, where Terrytown is. Okay, I think Terrytown's right up here. And we're just going to quickly unequip that. We are not by Terrytown, are we? We're not quite there yet. Okay. And here we go. There's Terrytown. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell because, like, there are multiple mountain shelves, kind of. Okay. This is kind of a windy road, and it's easy to fall off. But, what the heck? I summoned it. Okay, whatever. But, yeah, you kind of just gotta pay attention, and all will be fine. And now we stop right along here. You see Terrytown. We're out. Okay, cool. We're on our way to the next obstacle. And by obstacle, I mean we've got another bridge, and that's our next checkpoint. Wait, why is there a person just, like, walking in the grass? I've never seen people just, like, walking around in the middle of nowhere, unless they're, like, hunting for truffles. And that person definitely did not seem like they were hunting for truffles. Anyway, we're moving on. Sorry if I sound a little bit frantic right now. I'm just trying to do this as quickly as possible, and this is part of, like, the run that just annoys me, because refueling the bike is maybe the worst part of this speedrun. And you don't get to pause for it or anything, and the bike's kind of janky and doesn't like you to refuel it. And it's just such a nice place where everything can just go wrong. Anyway, I think if we continue along this path like this, we should reach the bridge shortly. I need to curve this way a little bit so I can actually be along the way for the bridge. And there we go. Yep, there's our bridge. You don't quite see it yet, but yeah, I have memorized a lot of stuff in my couple of attempts trying to do this. Okay, yeah, and here's our next bridge right ahead, if I can get on it. Then I believe we've got one more bridge, and we're straight off to another bridge, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we have to cross another bridge. Hoo boy! There are a lot of bridges. We're going to actually pass Zora's Domain here pretty soon, so that's a fun time. Okay, I believe if I can kind of dodge around here, yeah. I can keep a little bit of time that I might have otherwise lost. I had a lot of opportunities to improve my time from the last run, but I'm not doing too hot this run either, so I think there's a lot of opportunity for time save. You know what, I think I may have been wrong originally. I think this last leg of the race, starting at Akala Tech Lab, might be another 15 minutes. Because it's like 5 minutes from Kakariko to Hateno, and it's appearing to be 10 minutes from Akala to Kakariko, rather than the 5 that I expected. But, you know, it is what it is. Maybe it's just that I'm getting really bad time right now. Okay, yeah, we're going to avoid that rock. Again, I haven't really been, like, paying attention to a lot of the time, outside of, like, that first leg of the race right to Bridge of Hylia. And I mean, like, the first chunk of the race up until Zora's Domain is easily the worst part of the race as far as like, I guess, challenge goes. This part isn't necessarily very challenging. It's kind of just a little bit frustrating because of, like, the terrain. But the first part is, like, legitimately challenging, figuring out where you've got to, like, jump where and stuff like that. And I mean, once you have it down in your muscle memory, it all just eventually becomes muscle memory, especially because there aren't really any glitches that have been discovered for this run, as far as I know. Unless there have been past the point that I stopped watching. But, like, they weren't doing anything fancy. They were just riding their bike really fast and, like, optimizing the path. So I'm almost certain that this run is not very glitch heavy. And so it's kind of just about maneuvering your bike. And so figuring out where your bike is going is definitely the hardest part of this run. And the hardest place for that is Zora's Domain, which is right in the middle of the race. It's kind of nice. This doesn't quite scale in difficulty throughout the run. So if you need to restart, you only have to do half the run over again if you mess up in Zora's Domain. But I mean, like, a lot of people don't want to do that anyway, because that's, unless you're doing a sub 30 run, or sorry, a sub 40 run, then that's probably like 30 minutes into the race already, and you've already used that much time. Though there are people who restart their runs after like a couple of hours of running, so I don't know. I guess it saves them time, technically, but I can't imagine just throwing away the run after spending that much time on it. Okay, so for this next checkpoint, it's another stable, so I'm kind of just going to ride up the mountain here, and hopefully I can get the right angle. It's not going to make a huge difference because, again, there aren't like any glitches or anything. It's not like I'm going to launch myself, but I'm going to kind of put myself at an angle where I'm just going to be able to get off and immediately get back to it. Okay, that was not what I intended to do. But you know what, it's better than nothing. But yeah, I think short-circuiting this road here, winding around the mountain, is definitely an important strat, but I'm not necessarily sure how much time I'm saving, so it might not be. I don't know. That was kind of just my observation when I was doing this run the couple of times that I did it. which I haven't really been experimenting a lot with a lot of different routes yet. I've kind of just been trying to do the run quickly with the routes that I think are optimal. If I continue to do this run later, like if you guys enjoy watching me do it, then maybe I'll like look into some better route optimization, and like if I, you know, just continue to do this in my free time as well. But I'm not really concerned about that right now because I'm still trying to get kind of my baseline down for how fast I can just run it outright, which I think I can probably shave like a couple of minutes off of the current run. But yeah. And looking at the timer right now, it looks like we're probably not going to be able to get sub 45. We're probably not even going to beat the previous record, but that's alright. You know, that just means that there's room for improvement next time. And hopefully... Oh boy, that was a bit rough. Hopefully I can get sub 45 here pretty soon. Alright, so we're getting up here. Unless I like find a way to get through Kakariko ultra fast and get to Hateno really fast as well. It looks like we're probably going to be just over our last time. Okay, so here we go. And there we go. I believe right off here, and this is Kakariko. Cool. So yeah, if I can get through here pretty quickly, maybe, just maybe, we can get sub 47, but I'm not necessarily sure that I'm going to PB here. Unfortunately. Oh, why? Why? Okay. Stuff like that is the reason I don't PB. Okay. Here we go. We're going to climb up the mountain as quickly as we can. The biggest thing with this is that we get kind of lagged out through this area, and so it's easy to lose like a lot of seconds here. I don't know if there's any way to fix that, like just lagging through that area. Okay, yeah, we launched, and this is not good. This is not good. We're losing time, but whatever. What the frick was that? Why did it take so long? Whatever. Okay. We're moving, we're grooving. Yeah, we're gonna have to cut this really short if we're going to PB, but I believe in myself. I think I can do it. The annoying thing about this is that there's a bridge down there, otherwise I'd probably just try to jump the river from up here. But yeah, there's a bridge that I have to cross. So I am not going to push my luck. Psych. I guess the rock is going to push my luck. Okay. And yeah, there's the bridge right there. Hopefully we can cross it pretty quickly and we can continue onward with the run. I'm not liking how the screen's kind of glitching out right now. I had some problems with screen glitching the first time I ever recorded this run. Between that and like file corruption, I just kind of like completely lost it on that run. But, well, because like I'd go blind every couple of seconds because my TV screen would just not, like it wouldn't display the game. And the reason that was because there was like a TV compatibility issue and I had to like go and change my settings. I'm not really a fan of the capture software that I'm using because again, like it doesn't let me display both a timer, like it doesn't allow me to put a timer overlay over my screen, so I can't like show a timer. I can't even look at a timer of my run except for my stopwatch that's like on my physical watch. And that's, I mean, like while that can be reliable, you can't just like put that on speedrun.com because you have to like have the on-screen timer. So yeah, it's going to be kind of frustrating when I have to edit in the timer. But hopefully if I PB, if I get sub 45, then it will all be worth it, though sub 45 is not looking possible right now. I might be able to get sub 47 and PB, but who knows. Okay, here we go. We're juking. And hopefully Maybe if I don't screw this up, I can PB. Okay. And we're gonna hug this wall because we're immediately going up this hill. And then I could go through the trees here, though I've learned through my many times that it really isn't worth it to try to, like, go through this forest up here. So I'm just gonna kind of, I mean, like, I'm going to go through part of it, but I'm not going to go through, like, the thick of it. What? Why is it? Okay. I don't understand why the bike is slowing down. Yeah, because you kind of just bump into a bunch of trees, and it gets kind of frustrating. And can I dodge this tree? Cool. Cool, 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 cool. We're actually making some time here. And Hatno Village. Hatno Village. Okay. No, why? Why right there, right then? Come on. This run is just out to get me. And apparently it's just going to pause for a brief moment just so it can load the entirety of the game, because apparently it couldn't do that while it was actually loading the game. But you're joking. You're joking right now. I'm mad because, like, I'm actually losing a shit ton of time because the game's just, like, pausing and throwing me everywhere. Okay, whatever. Oh, come on. It, like, why is it so finicky? I don't understand why this is the way it is. But anyway, I think we're going to PB. It's just going to be very, very close. But yeah. Cool. Yeah. Unfortunately, not sub 45. But this is going to be my best yet. Which, it's good that I'm improving. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and leave a like. And if you want to see more videos like it, comment down below. And if you want more of my content just in general, don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell. And I hope you all had a great time. And I hope you all have a great day, a great night, and a great life.